what's up you guys? My name is Jackie and welcome to my channel, Leisure Reads. The first thing is, you guys are probably wondering, Jackie, what did you do to your arm? It's a pretty simple explanation. A couple days ago, I was getting a shooting pain going through my wrist while I was at work and when I would get home from work. So I decided to go to the doctor to get it checked out, and the doctor told me they believe I have carpal tunnel. So for the next 2 weeks, I will be wearing this lovely fashion accessory and taking the medicine they gave me. Hopefully at the end of 2 weeks, the pain I was having has stopped and I won't have to go to any more doctors. So if you guys could just keep me in your thoughts, I'd really appreciate it. But the real reason we're here today is because I was tagged in the Still a Booktube Newbie tag by the beautiful and amazingly talented Rachael Marie. So with that said, let's get started. Question number 1. Why do you still consider yourself a newbie? And for that, I'm going to have to go with, I started my channel maybe 2 months ago, and I have a total of maybe 10 videos posted now. I'm at around 25 subscribers, so I still obviously have a lot of learning and growing to do in the Booktube community, so I definitely still consider myself a Booktube newbie. Question number 2. Who are some of your greatest inspirations for joining Booktube? And I've talked about them many times on this channel, but it's okay because I enjoy talking about things I love, so I'm going to have to go ahead and mention Peter from Peter Likes Books. I originally found Peter through his review for the book Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and something about his personality drew me in. I ended up watching all 4 of his channels. I love Peter so much, and he always talks about how Booktube was this wonderful community that allowed him to find people who love books and new books to love. And he was always saying on his channel that if you are considering joining Booktube, just start the channel and you won't regret it. So here I am today. Peter was the biggest inspiration behind this channel, even though he doesn't know it. The second person that inspired me to start this channel is Emma from Emma Books. I love Emma's personality. I love the way she really shouts out Own Voices novels and novels about mental illness. I love the community that Emma has created on her channel, and I wanted to join that community by finally starting my own channel. Question number 3. What surprised you the most after joining Booktube? I'm definitely going to have to say that just the community and the interaction that I've already had with only maybe 10 videos has really surprised me the most. How many people reached out to me with my Booktube Newbie tag and just welcomed me to the community. How people have been subscribing to my channel and helping me along the way. It has really surprised me. I love it and I appreciate it so much that people are out there willing to help, willing to listen, and willing to talk. Question 4. What lessons have you learned since joining Booktube? And for that I'm going to have to go with interaction. So interaction is a big part of Booktube. You really have to comment on other people's videos and interact, more importantly, with people on Twitter. So I created a Twitter account back when I was in school, and I never really used it. It just kind of sat there. A couple weeks ago I decided to open it up and start going through Twitter to find booktubers and people who are talking about books on Twitter, and I started commenting on their tweets, liking their tweets, and just interacting. And since then my channel has started to grow more. So I really learned that the key to Booktube is interaction. You have to interact with these people on Booktube, but not only on Booktube, it's also beneficial to interact with them on Twitter, and that will really help your channel grow. Question number 5. What fears do you still have about your channel? And this fear is the same fear that I originally started with when I joined Booktube, and that is that people are not going to find what I have to say interesting. I am always very critical and hard on myself, and my biggest struggle has been and probably will be asking myself, if people find this interesting, why are people watching this, will they watch it, and just kind of questioning myself along the way. Another fear that I've had is that I typically don't read the most popular books on Booktube. I kind of pick and choose what I read. I tend to read more thrillers, whereas many people on Booktube tend to read fantasy, and I've kind of struggled with that, as in, are people going to watch my channel even though I read different things? Obviously that is crazy. I know people read the same books that I do. I get a lot of my recommendations from Booktube. I don't know what's going through my head, but it's there. Question number 6 is, what kind of content would you like to create that you haven't yet? And for this, I'm going to actually have to go with two things that I've already done on my channel, but I haven't done much of and I would like to do more of. So the first one is going to have to be book hauls. There are several books on my shelf, like this one right behind me, that I recently picked up from the store and I have not hauled yet. So the first book haul that I did, I was very nervous with. I second guessed myself the whole way through and I found myself stumbling through my words a lot, and I really just struggled to film that video. So after making that video, I decided I was going to give book hauls a wide step for a little while and kind of go about other things on Booktube and maybe come back to the book hauls later. And I feel like I need to return to the book hauls, give them one more shot, and see how it works out. The second thing that I would like to do more of on my channel are reviews. I've done several reviews, but lately I have not been reading as much. I've been in a little bit of a reading slump, so I've been having a hard time getting through these books. So I would like to be able to read more books and finish them and bring you guys reviews, but in order to do the reviews, I have to finish the books first. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Question number 7, who have been some of the biggest supporters of your channel? And for this, I'm going to have to go with 3 people. The first one is going to be Read with Cindy. I feel like Cindy is always commenting on my videos or replying back to the comments I make on her videos. I feel like we are always discussing Six of Crows, the Lunar Chronicles, or whatever we happen to mention in the video. She has really welcomed me into this community and made it a little bit easier. The second person is going to have to be the person who I think has commented on every single video I've created, and that is Quitus556. His comments are usually pretty short and sweet and to the point, but it is just that little comment that kind of picks my day up and makes me feel a little bit better at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Quitus556, for interacting with me and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. And the last person is going to have to be Rachael Marie. She obviously tagged me in this tag video and she is supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Question number 8. I don't know why I did this. This is obviously not 8. Question number 8 is tag your faves. And for this, I'm only going to tag one person specifically, and that's because she does not have a Twitter, so I do not believe she was originally tagged in this, and that is going to be Brandie from Books with Brandie Shanae. Brandie loves doing tag videos. She has a great bubbly personality, and I think she would still consider herself a Booktube newbie, so I'm going to go ahead and tag Brandie. I hope you enjoy this tag. I love to see your videos. You're always so happy. I'm interested in what you have to say. Other than that, if you are watching this video and you have not been tagged and you would like to participate in this tag, feel free to consider yourself tagged. That is it. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Goodreads, and Twitter. The link's in the description below. I hope to see you guys again soon, but in the meantime, make it a great day. Bye!